and I'm joined with a singer-songwriter out of Iowa. She just released her new EP called Be Myself. Her name is Haley Rose. She is joining me right now. Good evening, Haley.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thank you so much for your time. I truly appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
So let's talk about this EP entitled Be Myself.
Yeah.
You just released it recently, and I did play a couple songs through the website, and I definitely enjoyed the songs.
Well, thank you.
So what was it like to work on this record, and now that it's been released, how does it feel to get this EP out? How does it feel to have this EP Be Myself out and release?
Oh, it's awesome. This is the first thing that I ever put out online. Actually, I recorded it at a local studio, and I did it, all just me playing all of the instruments on it. That's why it's called Be Myself, is because it's just all totally raw, me playing every instrument on it. I wrote all the songs by myself, and yeah, so I just kind of wanted it to be super raw and real for my first EP.
I definitely have checked out your YouTube channel, and you have done a lot of covers on there, and you upload them, and I definitely dig the tunes that you pick, and
Thank you.
you made it your own. Um,
Yeah, thank you.
so now I guess with artists, especially those who does covers, sometimes they reach out to fans to see what they want to hear, or they do songs that they enjoy. Like, were those songs on the EP, were they like your choosing, or were they handpicked by fans?
The songs on the EP are all just songs that I picked, that I wrote and I picked, and I just thought, yeah, that they would just be fun to put out and for my first few songs to kind of give people a taste.
That's cool. That's cool. Now, who do you consider, your bigger influences as a music artist?
Oh, wow. First and foremost, this is going to be a little bit odd, but Elvis Presley has always been huge for me. Um, but who really got me first started into music when I was really like around 8 years old was Miley Cyrus, actually, when she was huge as Hannah Montana and then just huge as herself as well. Um, for me, seeing a young girl with a guitar was very inspiring to me.
Elvis Presley, the king himself.
Yep.
You know, I do have something in common with the king. I just so happens to be born in the same city he was, Tupelo, Mississippi. So
Oh, wow.
I got something in common with King, and that's truly an honor.
That's awesome.
So
Yeah.
and and Miley, she definitely have changed throughout the years, but I guess at the end of the day, she's staying true to herself. And I guess
Yeah.
as you grow in the music industry, you know, I guess nowadays a lot of artists got to get that edge to them, you know.
Yeah.
So, people may not like it, but I mean, I guess not everybody can be the America's sweetheart forever. You know,
Mhm.
it happens. So, take it how you want it, I guess. um,
Yeah. Yeah.
so you live in the state of Iowa. Um, I don't know too much about the state per se, but I know you, so that counts for something. Um,
Yeah.
how would you now? How do you best describe the local scene in your neck of the woods musically? Like, what type of music that you usually hear when you're out there in Iowa?
There really, honestly, isn't much music here in Iowa. It's a big sports state. So, I mean, everything. I mean, people will listen to music, of course, but it's just ranging anything from they'll take anything because we don't have much of it. So country, rap, rock, pop, anything really.
Yeah, I definitely know that that is definitely a state definitely bigger. in the sports side of things, collegiately.
Mhm.
And me being an Ohio State fan, they do face Iowa from time to time.
Yep.
So it's but I guess there are some artists out there that people may not know of, but I'm glad I know you. And
Yeah.
this is when Twitter is very interesting because I confess, I admit, I'm like a lot of people. I listen to the mainstream music at times, but eventually you get sick
Mhm.
of it. So you go to Twitter, and every now and then people will follow you just to get themselves heard. And then I got this follow from a young lady from Iowa named Haley Rose. So I'm like, okay, I followed you back. I go listen to your YouTube covers, and I'm like, wow, this woman is amazing. This Haley Rose girl, she got it going on. And you know, so every chance. So I want to thank Twitter for introducing me to people like Haley Rose. She's very talented. She definitely deserves to get herself heard in some capacity. So I'm glad I can be the one to get yourself heard somehow. And
Thank you.
congratulations on the EP. I'm definitely looking forward to purchase it for sure. And do you have any like upcoming shows, upcoming performances that you got coming up?
And not outside of my neck of the woods, so just really in my area right now.
Oh, okay, okay. So, and for people that wants to hear more of your music and those who wants to check you out, why don't you go ahead, promote your social media links and where people can hear your songs.
Yeah, so my website is haleyrosemusic.com. It's Haley, rose, like the flower, music.com. And on there, you'll find all my social media, which is just Haley Rose or Haley Rose Music. I have the same picture for everything, so you'll know if it's me or not. Um, yeah, so you can just find me on there, send me a message, say hey, and I'll reply back. I try to reply to everybody, which takes up roughly about like an hour and a half a day, but it's fun.
And I'm checking your YouTube, actually your Facebook fan page right now, and you got this cover of a classic from Dolly Parton called Jolene.
Yeah.
That's a song I hear a lot here in my neck of the woods. I mean, Dolly
Uh-huh.
Parton is Dolly Parton. She is
Yeah.
legendary
Can't go wrong.
personified, and you did an excellent job with that cover.
Thank you.
So so go check that out. She's on YouTube. She's got her website, and I'm also checking your. Let's see. You got a lot going on. So
I do, yeah.
so what would your advice be to those who wants to become a get into music as a singer and a songwriter like yourself?
My advice would be one, to work on music every day and make it really your first priority as far as, um, things that you need to get done in the day, focusing on songwriting and singing and whatever instrument you're wanting to do, if any, and and then also meeting new people through online is such a great opportunity. I mean, it's the world's at your fingertips for you to share your music with. So really, there's not much of an excuse for not having your music heard these days.
Oh yeah, more than ever, with the music industry, there's more ways to get your music out there than ever before. It's just a matter
Yeah,
of,
quickly.
and it's just a matter of what type of audience you want to reach out to you and putting your music out there. So, I mean, iTunes, Spotify, Bandcamp, Amazon. I mean, the list goes on and on. You and
Mhm.
it's artists got to take advantage of this more often. And
Yeah, definitely.
you never know. Someone could be scrolling down uh, music CDs or whatever and run into a Haley Rose, and bam, you got yourself a fan. So
Yeah.
yeah, it's definitely important to artists, especially those locally independent and unsigned, to get their music out there and as many as digital sites as you can. Um,
Mhm.
so Haley, I want to thank you for your time and being on the show. Again, congratulations on Be Myself. That is your debut EP. Make sure you all go social and support and check her out on the social media, Twitter and Facebook. And check out the covers on YouTube as well. Check them all out. You'll love them all.
Thank you so much.
So, continued success. And thank you again for being on the show. Have a great night. Have a great evening.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, bye-bye.